My name is Alberto Corona, and I was part of the CalSWIC Title IV E program, which stands for the California Social Work Educational Center. Programs like the CalSWIC Title IV E program they make a big impact, and at the end of the day, it creates a win-win situation, not only for the student, because it allows them to implement their passion and their education in a field and working with a population that they're passionate about, but also because the families are able to work with a professional that is not only educated in working with children and families and vulnerable populations, but that's also passionate about what they do.
Learning a new language is hard. And so families are coming to our sign language classes to learn ASL so they can communicate with their children. They need to place their focus on the instruction. And so student volunteers like Ariana are able to interact and engage with the children while they're there at the class. Enabling families to bring their children to class is really valuable. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't be able to come because they would need childcare or something like that at home. So our student volunteers are really vital in terms of being able to work with and engage with the children.
One of the primary purposes of having a center called Strength United out of the College of Education and the Department of Educational Psychology and Counseling is to generate grants that provide opportunities for our students here at Cal State Northridge to get excellent training by providing the services that are offered through these grants to the community around us.
69% of Strength United's employees, and I think we're at about 45 employees right now, are graduate students from CSUN, such as myself. Many of us began in the volunteer program at CSUN, so many of us come out of that in-service learning experience, whereby we were required as part of course credit or had a passion for the work that we do to give back to the community. And so Strength United is inherently CSUN.
I was working on a project which was funded by Medtronic, and the purpose of the project was to find out how insulin diffuses in the tissue after injection. The reason why I decided to go to CSUN to do my master's degree at CSUN had a lot to do with the opportunity to have a project. As a student, usually you just work on problems that are already solved, which is kind of it. I understand it, you're supposed to learn the tools, but if you have a project, you can apply those tools to a problem that is not solved yet, which is great because nobody tells you what you have to do. You can't just look in the solution manual or anything like that. You have to sit down and go through the whole process from end to end. So it's great. You learn a lot that is very useful in the future, and I would highly recommend anybody who has a chance to join a project like that to do it.
I would tell the students of CSUN, who is interested, who is motivated, that this is the right place. It will prepare you. It will prepare you to think. You have done your undergraduate studies, but when you're doing a thesis, you're working on a project which is unknown to you. You're working on a research, so it helps you to critically think, because it will definitely give you a good experience to essentially fulfill your dreams later on.